Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, take a look at Victor Richards. What a juggernaut! This man stood 5 feet 10 inches and weighed as much as 300 pounds, and well over 300 pounds in the off season. Talk about proportionate! This man was known for his proportions. How about a 67-inch chest, coupled with a 36-inch waist? Unreal. 35-inch thigh, how's that thrown in the mix? I've heard reports as high as 37 inches too for that thigh. And judging by these pictures here, I believe it. His thigh does look bigger than his waist. And make no mistake about it, he did not achieve those tree trunk-like legs while doing feather-light hack squats. He was squatting in the 900-pound range, so he was a strong bull. He was doing shoulder presses with 450 pounds. Unbelievable amounts of strength in this beast. 200-pound dumbbell presses. That's Ronnie Coleman-like strength. This man was every bit as strong as he looked. Look at this front double bicep pose. He fashions a set of 26-inch arms. Those bowling ball biceps are only complemented by that gigantic tricep that would rival that of Rolly Winkler's. And it's hard to ignore those massive pecs as well. This man had some famous body parts. Take a look at the back on him. He was missing nothing. Lats, traps. Heck, he even had a set of 24-inch calves to even out his proportions. This man had it all. Of course, I am sure Victor Richards partaked in, the stuff that the bodybuilders used. Needles, things of that nature, drugs, steroids. You know what I'm getting at. But one thing is for sure. This man was a genetic beast. He probably didn't even need to take steroids. This is Victor Richards when he was 16 years old. This is good for a 20-year-old, good for a 30-year-old physique. But a bodybuilder point of view, this is unreal development. Tiny little wee waist too, this man. This boy, 16 years old here. Imagine you get it picking a fight with a 16-year-old school kid, and he rips out his big guns. And, he beat the crap out of you with those big giant arms. Victor actually started to compete in bodybuilding at a very young age. In 1982, he captured second place at that year's American Cup. Looky loose, there's Rich Gaspari. Big Vic would capture first place at the 1983 Mr. Teen LA contest. In 1984, this was probably one of the best looks I've ever seen Victor have. He captured first place at that year's California Gold Cup Classic. Wow, look at that tiny trim waistline. He pulls off one fantastic vacuum. Interestingly enough, Victor never competed again until 1989, where he did capture first place at that year's Mr. Barbados contest. Then again, he elected to take a couple of years off. He reemerged in 1992, capturing first place at that year's Nigerian Championships. But more importantly, he captured his pro card. So now it was on to the Mr. Olympia stage, right? Wrong. He never competed again. He did, however, do guest posings all the while. Of course, judging by some of the shapes that he brought to these guest posings, he could have been a force on the Olympia stage. There was one very famous or infamous guest posing that Victor Richards was a part of here in 1994. I believe this was 94. I'm almost positive. Look at the size of Victor. Now here he is doing a shootout with Dorian Yates, none other than Dorian Yates. What's this say here? During a mass free-for-all, Victor Richards positioned himself next to Dorian Yates and traded shots with the reigning Mr. Olympia afterwards in the belief that he had overshadowed the shadow. Victor apologized to Yates. Funny old world, innit? Yes, it is a funny old world. I actually watched a video, if you guys can track it down on YouTube. It's It was, I believe, taken behind this exact scene. And Victor bumped into Yates. He got a little bit heated there with him. It was pretty funny. Yates pretty much walked away, and Victor stalked after him. It's pretty entertaining little piece of footage. If I'm not mistaken, Flex Wheeler gave Linda Murray a wedgie. I don't know. Watch the video. You be the judge. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Victor Richards' very brief bodybuilding career in a nutshell. What a great classic bodybuilder. One of the greatest physiques never to have stepped on the Olympia stage, in my opinion. It's nice to see Victor Richards still around. This is a recent shot of him. He in his 50s now, still looks great. It's nice to see. He lived the bodybuilding lifestyle. He was not just a competitor. He took part in the lifestyle as well. It's always nice to see at the end of the careers. I hope you enjoyed the video, ladies and gentlemen. If you did, go ahead and tap that subscribe button. And it wouldn't hurt a thing to give this video a thumbs up as well. Helps YouTube push that out into the algorithms of the deep end of YouTube. Have a great day.